This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Enlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspections, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia Thunder Buddies. This is your primetime forecast for Thursday, June 26th, 2025. Another hot day on the way and maybe some more storms. I'll tell you all about it coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast, brought to you by Southern Union State Community College. Check them out on Facebook and tell them thank you for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. 256-831-7770. Remember, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs. Well, we had some nasty weather early this morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. We did post for you on Facebook. We were not able to go live. We had some internet issues. We had storms up here in northeast Georgia as well. I think everything is back to normal now, and we are a little discombobulated this week. We're semi on vacation. We have some grands with us, and they're staying with us. Their rooms in the studio, and so we're a little out of sync this week. But trust me, we are watching things, and we'll continue to post and go live when we can. If we have more strong to severe storms later on today, I don't think we see quite the number that we saw yesterday, but you can see here on the screen that we do have a marginal risk for strong to severe storms later on today and into tonight, pretty much covering all of East Alabama and West Georgia. And the timing will be heat of the afternoon from about 3 o'clock this afternoon through midnight. And the greatest risk with these storms will be damaging straight-line winds of around 60 miles per hour. And there is the overall look. Let me look at Friday first. We're going to have another risk of strong storms on Friday as well. This time, I think I-65 and east across East Alabama and West Georgia will be the greatest threat on Friday. Now, looking at the overall picture, if you'll look down there in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see that pretty much all of Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Tennessee covered under that marginal risk of strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon into this evening, and then again on Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Now, again, folks, there's really not a weather system that's causing this. This is more of a summertime heat of the afternoon. When we get so hot, the atmosphere just can't take it. So to release that energy from all of the heat, we have thunderstorms that grow in the afternoon. Now, these thunderstorms, they take forever to get going, but then all of a sudden they start to pop and they grow big extremely fast, and then the frame for that storm cannot support the storm. So then it collapses. And if you happen to be under one of these thunderstorms, when it collapses, you get that microburst effect where the winds, where the water's all released from that cloud at the same time. That column of water comes to the ground, and so all of the air under that water has to go somewhere. So it hits the ground, and then it spreads out in all directions, and that's when you can have some damage. We had a lot of damage reported across Georgia last night and into early this morning, and maybe even a tornado down in Upson County Georgia as well. The National Weather Service is going to take a look at that today. So be mindful of this as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. These are afternoon thunderstorms that are caused by the heat of the day, and they can be quite strong. So if you start hearing thunder, if you see the clouds darkening, the skies darkening, it's time to seek shelter indoors. Lots of folks want to play outside, and you should. It's summertime. But have a plan and stay close to a good place where you can jump inside right quick and be secure during these thunderstorms. Lightning output absolutely phenomenal with these storms yesterday afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia. So today we're headed for 93 in Birmingham, 93 in Alexander City, 94 in Selma. Montgomery will top out at 95 degrees. And in the great state of Georgia, pretty much the same thing. We'll hit 91 in Jasper, 94 in Gainesville. Atlanta tops out at 95. And we will hit 93 degrees down in Dublin, Georgia, 95 in Columbus this afternoon. Nothing happening in the tropics. We are still quiet and don't anticipate any tropical formation in the next 7 days. Looking at the current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms, currently 76 degrees outside. The wind is out of the northwest at 2, gusting to 5. Humidity 91%. The barometric pressure 30.15. Dew point 71. How about that? 3/4 of an inch of rain at the rain gauge in the past 24 hours. High temperature yesterday, 95 degrees. That was in the shade. Mostly sunny skies out there right now. Sunrise this morning was at 5:35, and the sun sets this evening at 7:55 p.m. We are headed for another hot day. It'll be 92 this afternoon in Roanoke, 91 in Ashland. Franklin hits 93. LaGrange will top out at 94 or 93, and Valley at 93 degrees this afternoon. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar right after the 6-day forecast. We are looking at showers and thunderstorms today, 50% likely, 91 the high temperature. On Friday, afternoon showers and thunderstorms, 60% chance, 87. So temperatures will back off a bit as we head toward your weekend. On Saturday, showers and thunderstorms, 50-50, 87 will be the high, 50% chance of a storm on Sunday afternoon, 88. Monday, showers and thunderstorms as we kick off your 4th of July week, 87 degrees. And on Tuesday, a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 85 in the afternoon. Now, the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar showing nothing across East Alabama and West Georgia. Look up there in Tennessee, though. We have what's left of that MCS complex that moved out of South Carolina through Georgia and then across Alabama early this morning is now up in Tennessee from Nashville all the way back down to Tupelo. The heaviest shower and thunderstorm activity at this hour is from Columbia back down to around Corinth in northern Mississippi. That is moving off to the northwest, which is absolutely backwards from the way it's supposed to work. We're also watching showers and thunderstorms develop around Asheville, North Carolina, moving to the northwest. Few spotty showers just south of Atlanta. A few showers down around Americus and Albany this morning. They're also moving west-northwest. Those could continue to develop and move into East Alabama, especially around Columbus and the Auburn-Opelika area over the next several hours. And then looking at the Gulf Coast, lots of folks down on the beaches of Northwest Florida and Alabama for vacation. And everything's pretty much about 150 to 200 miles out in the Gulf of America this morning. Nothing happening along the beaches of Alabama or Florida at this hour. As we take you in a little bit closer across East Alabama and West Georgia, I'll prove my point. There's absolutely nothing taking place at this hour. Understand, this is pre-recorded, and notice the time in the upper or date and time on the screen. And if it's, 30 or 40 minutes after the time it's posted, then the radar portion of this forecast most likely not valid, but the rest of the forecast is absolutely valid. Do you have your Thunder Buddy shirts? If you don't, you need to head over to our weather store, pick up your Thunder Buddy shirt, and also pick up your Whatabouts. They're available as well. The link is at the top of this video to get over to the Dr. Don Weather Store. Great way to support us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook, 99 cents a month, and that keeps us streaming here on Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday. I'll be back in here with you later this evening if need be. Now, if we're just having these strong thunderstorms that's so typical during the summer months, I may not go live, but if we have a particularly strong storm that is severe and causing a lot of problems, then I'll certainly be here with you, and we'll cover that for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. This kind of weather is very typical for this time of year. Enjoy your Thursday, and we'll see you back in here later this evening or first thing tomorrow morning with your next edition of the Primetime Forecast here on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Longevity Inspection, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your Primetime Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.